Okay, so welcome to PB Tech. I'm Prince, and in this video, as you saw the title, I'm going to show how you can actually scan for multi-TV FTA channels on your Superbox decoder. So you can use these same steps on your FTA decoder. Maybe it's not a Superbox, but you can just follow the right steps, and then you do the necessary settings on your FTA decoder simply to get the multi-TV FTA channel. So multi-TV is an FTA group of channels on the Astra 28 degrees on the east, Astra 2A 2B on the 28 degrees northeast. So you get any smaller satellite dish ranging from 50 centimeters upwards to use it to scan or to track for the signal, and you're gonna get the channels working. So on your Superbox decoder, at the back of it, you have two ports that will be receiving the signal. So you have to connect the cable from the multi-TV satellite dish into the right in port for the signal to work. So all you got to do is to connect the cable from the satellite dish into the LNB import. At the back of your decoder, you have two different ports. That's the ANT import, that's the antenna port for your digital channels, and we have the LNB import for the satellite channel. So you connect the cable from your satellite dish onto the LNB import, and you proceed to do the necessary settings in the installation menu to get the multi-TV FTA channels. So if today happens to be that is your first time being on this channel, all you have to do is subscribe, hit the bell icon, and you keep coming back for more. If you are an old subscriber too, all you have to do is to share the video, like, and comment below if you are having some difficulty in terms of your installation. So without wasting much of your time, let's get straight into the installation menu to proceed with the next step. All right, so all you got to do next is to pick up your remote. You connect your cable into the right LNB port, and you follow the right steps to actually do the necessary settings on your Superbox decoder to get the multi-TV FTA channels. So all you got to do after picking up your remote, you press on the menu button on the remote. So from the menu page, use the arrow keys just to navigate through the menu, and then you look for installation. So you find installation, you press OK on the installation. So after pressing OK, it's requesting for the default password on your decoder. Every FTA decoder, the default password supposed to be 4 zeros or 111. So you type in 4 zeros to open up. So 000 to open up, and here you come to the installation menu. We have the installation type, antenna setting, satellite list, transponder list, motor setting, and then limit setup, DVB finder over there. So you come to the first option, that's the installation type. You press OK on it. We have the DVB T2, that's the menu where you're going to use to actually set your digital channels. And since you are trying to track or scan for the multi-TV FTA channels, all you got to do is to place it on the S2 and you press OK. And you come to the antenna settings, that's the second option. You press OK on it. So from this page, you have the satellite, the LNB type, LNB frequency, transponder, and then the dissect option. So with the satellite, you need to select a particular satellite folder which you're going to use to actually scan for the FTA channels. And you have the LNB type, supposed to be a universal or KU band. The LNB type is supposed to be a KU band, and the LNB frequency, you select a universal figure to proceed. The transponder is supposed to be 12525, vertical 30,000. So I'm going to highlight it on your screen for you to know. So with the satellite, you come to the satellite option, you press OK on it, and if you actually see the Astra 2A 2B, that's the multi-TV satellite, you can just select that one and then you add the TP if it's not available. But most likely, if they are Astra 2A 2Bs pre-installed on your FTA decoder or the Superbox decoder, you're gonna find their primary TP in it. But in this set of satellite folders, the Astra 2A 2B is not in it. So all you got to do is to select a different satellite folder, and don't confuse yourself with the satellite that you're gonna select to scan and the satellite which you have tracked to get a stable signal, or you are about to use the RTP to track to get a stable signal. These are just a satellite folders, and you can select any of it, and then you proceed to do the scanning to get your channels by adding the right TP which you're having a stable signal on it. So you select a particular satellite folder. Let's select the Arabsat and then use it to actually scan for the multi-TV channel. So the Arabsat on a 30.5 degrees east. You select it, and you have the LNB type supposed to be KU band over here, and we have the LNB frequency which is supposed to be a universal figure, so you place it on a universal figure. And the transponder, you are not likely to find a multi-TV transponder which is 12525 vertical 30,000. So it's not in this list, so all you got to do is to add. And with the adding, there is no option to add from the antenna settings page, so all you got to do is to go back to the transponder list by pressing on the exit button on the remote. So you press on the exit button, and here you come down to the transponder list from the installation page. You press OK on it. So from the transponder list page, all you have to do is to select the satellite folder which you're going to add the TP. So here the satellite on it, it's the Express AT1, which is 56 degrees east. So all you got to do is to select the Arabsat which you're going to use to scan. You can select a different satellite if that's the one that you want to add the TP to scan for the multi-TV channel. So by selecting the right satellite, you need to press on the SAT or the stop button on the remote for the satellite option to actually pop up. And then you look through the option to place it on the Arabsat which you're going to use to scan. So after selecting the right satellite folder, the next thing is to add, and with the add you need to press on the red button for the add command or the add menu to pop up, and you have the frequency which you have to add a multi-TV frequency which is 12525, and have the symbol rates which is 30,000 30,000, and we have the polarity to be vertical. So if it's horizontal, you change it to vertical V, and you press OK to save. You highlight it by pressing OK on the saved transponder. As you can see, you have the signal quality showing 61%, which indicates that you are having a stable signal from the satellite dish. So after reaching this level and there is no signal quality showing, all you have to do is to connect your cable wall, and if you are not having any signal from the satellite dish, all you got to do is to move to the satellite dish, and then you turn it around facing the east just to pan it to get your stable signal. So on this page, all you have to do is to scan, but for you to scan on the transponder list page, you are not likely to get the blind scan option which will allow you to get enough of the channels in and around the multi-TV platform. So all you got to do, let me just press on the scan option for you to know what I'm talking about. So you press on the blue option or the blue button on the remote, and here, as you can see, they have locked it on only the manual scan, so you cannot change it to blind or auto. So you need to press on exit after adding the TP on the satellite folder. You press on the exit to go back to the antenna settings page, and then you press OK on the antenna settings page. And here you need to select your satellite once again. That's the Arabsat that we're going to use to actually scan for our channel. So you place it on it. Now we have the TP which we're going to use to scan for the multi-TV channel. So you come down to the transponder option, and then you press OK. You look through the options, and then you place it on the TP that you just add. All right. So as you can see, the signal quality have changed, showing that you are having a stable signal. So if the signal quality also goes on and off, it comes green and then tends to be red, all you have to do is to stabilize the satellite dish in order for you to get the channels working perfectly, or more channels on your decoder. So on this stage, all you have to do is to press on the scan option that pressing on the blue button on the remote for you to proceed. So you press on the blue button and you have the channel type, the network. You can leave it on and off. It doesn't actually have anything to do with the channels that you're going to get. So you come to the channel type, you can select FTA only to avoid or eliminate those scrambled channels that won't be working, and you can also leave it on all for it to be included in a channel list. And you come to the scan type, that's the most important part. You change it to the blind option and you press OK to proceed. So that's it. And most often, if you are not having a stable signal, you are having less than 50% or less than 50%, you are not likely to get almost all the channel that is in and around the multi-TV platform. The multi-TV or any FTA platform, they have their primary channels. So with the multi-TV, they have up to 28 or 30 channels. So if you don't get enough of the signal quality, those surrounding TPs that are supposed to come along after you are done with the scanning will not be on your channel list. So make sure that you get more of the signal quality, not less than 60%, and you proceed to scan. So that's it. You wait for it to complete scanning and you get access to the channel that will be on your decoder to enjoy. So if you have watched this video up to this far and you are new to the channel, you haven't subscribed yet, all you have to do is subscribe, hit the bell icon, and you keep coming back for more. If you are an old subscriber, to like the video, share on other platforms, Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter, and then you keep coming back for more. Thanks for supporting the channel and you'll be blessed. All right. Thanks for watching and bless up.
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight.
Said, never ye and I, but I do not know.